Heroes and villains, welcome back to the channel. Genesis7 here, hope you're all doing well, and we're back in this layout because of course I'm showcasing you some gameplay of DC Heroes and Villains. The update is out, it feels like a brand new game, and we're going to go over everything it has to offer. A few features are not in this version of the game, but over time they are going to slowly but surely come back better than ever. There are timestamps in the description below, as well as the link to the actual release notes so that you know what is here with this update. This is both for people playing for soft launch and people that are eagerly awaiting the release of DC Heroes and Villains, so we can talk about it in the comment section below. And sorry, what was that? What, the release date? The release date is this year. I know we don't have an exact date, but just bear with it. We are very, very close, and this update in this gameplay should be a sure sign of things to come. So let's just start off with the home screen, and as you can see, it looks absolutely stunning. Like, you can see two of my characters just hanging out. They just happen to be villains here, so they are probably chatting. Whatever characters are there, I would like some banter between characters. Maybe they could have some scripted events. For example, if you've unlocked a Batman and Superman, maybe they can have some banter. But for the time being, you can click on that character and it'll take you straight to the character, so you can look at their statistics, which is great in my eyes. But there's one thing I'm just going to go straight over to, and that's the recruitment tab. We're going to do a pull. We're going to do a couple throughout this video, and we're starting off strong with a 10 pull with the hopes of getting a 5-star character, because I don't have one quite yet. So let's have a look at the glow. Come on, we want that gold glow. And we don't even get a purple glow. Why? It says top dog, but I don't feel like the top dog right now. So we've got Homicide and Maniac, Serial Killer, Grav Spinner, Arcanist, Royal Guard, Splicer, Katana, that'll do. Another one of those, Disintegrator, and wow. What happened there, hey? What happened with that pull? Hopefully we can redeem ourselves just a little bit later. Let's pick up a quest here that I've got for opening capsules. So where should we head to first? Let's go over to the mailbox. It's there on the screen. This is where you want to go if you are playing soft launch and want to pick up your compensation of whatever you have been gifted for whatever input you've put in the previous soft launch update. If you're not happy with it, there is a link you can go to. You'll find it on the DC Heroes and Villains and website. So Battle Pass challenge is locked, and you can also see that we've got guilds here, but we can't create a guild. Betaverse 4 is going to be coming in strong when that gets implemented in, and I don't think we're going to get that until the update very close to the launch of the game. I think is when we're going to see guilds, just so everything's fair, as well as PvP. So yeah, just look at the home screen. It looks really, really nice. It's very smooth scrolling there, back and forth, which is really nice. So let's go over to my profile. You can see I'm probably going to cover up my details this time around, even though probably past videos I've left it there to show. But this is where you can choose your portrait. This is where we're probably going to get that DC logo portrait as well from the pre-registration bonus, so be sure to do that. Obviously the titles are all here, very similar to what we've had in previous updates, and the settings, you've got everything you need there. I think nothing much has changed there as well. So where shall we go next? I think we should go over to the roster screen, because this is something that has significantly changed, and for the better. So we're going to go through a few characters here. You've got a brief overview of what characters I have. A lot of fodder, especially with that last pull. But you can see some of the characters I have not unlocked. So we've got Batman. Lex Luther seems to be the only character that isn't in the character pool of the GACHA yet, which is interesting because it was Joker last time, and Joker is now in the pool of characters. You can see him there. But just going through these characters, you can just get a brief kind of look how smooth it is, really. Let's be honest of how things are looking there. Let's go to a character that I've actually unlocked, which is the Flash. I really like the Flash. So we can click on the character like we have done in the past to zoom in to get that kind of like look at him. There's there with the light, the electricity, the speed force running within him, which is just cool, and I love the art to this game. So we can see, if we click up here, the Justice League. Look at this screen now. You've got a nice little banner with the logo and all the characters that are in that team of characters. And you can see here Batman, Cyborg, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Martian Manhunter, The Flash, and Superman, and kind of the bonuses you will take into battle if you take the characters. So for example, if I was to take Flash and Cyborg into a battle, it will increase the attack of all colours and defense by 3%. At the moment, all of these power-ups are quite generic. These are going to be tweaked going into the release of the game, the global release of the game. So that's one to look out for, but it's nice to see this screen. So if we're going to go over to Killer Croc here, he is part of the Suicide Squad. So if we click there, nice little banner there, and you can see again, it's the same power up, but it is very, very, you know, you can kind of get a rough idea on how things are going to pan out when we get to global launch, which is really, really nice. So let's go back over to the Flash, and one thing, I'm calling it out right now, is gearing up, right? I used to like the fact that we could auto-equip, and we can still do that. An icon appears on the bottom right side, just underneath where this Flash ring is, the Barry's costume ring, to auto-equip when you've got one or more things to do. Now, when you get to the higher tiers where you have to craft certain items to get to, like, for example, if I was to go on here, go to recipe, you can see I've got to do some crafting to get to that. I can't auto that if I just have the one, and I have to do a lot of menu hopping to get that done. Though, if I have two of them, so example, let's say I have this one and the one opposite on the left-hand side, then I can auto it. I just want to auto it regardless. I want to auto the crafting. I don't want to go through menus. So I missed that already from the previous update. So that's just a thing I want to just get out there straight away. I do love the simplicity of it. So if we click on this little piece of paper here, it tells you about the character. So it's a metahuman, group, Justice League, color red, home, Keystone / Central City, which is nice. I would love to have even more like comic book debut, but maybe this is something that can be implemented. For now, you've got the basics that you need to know for playing the game, which is the most essential thing. And then we just have the one role. Flash is Amplifier, character that focuses on improving the team's stats and abilities, of which he does because if we click on his power move, look at this nice screen here, attacks all enemies, 3 hits, damage multiplier 4% per hit, grant haste buff on all allies for 2 turns, and has a 0.5 chance to launch a red tile. You can see that these upgrades are just generic, they're just damage multipliers at the moment when we click on them. And the last one seems to increase the chance of launching a tile, but for the time being, oh, it says I can upgrade that, but I clearly can't, so I don't know why there's a red thing there that's tempting me to upgrade, but I can't do that right now. But yeah, Flash has been really nice to just kind of get everyone's power moves out faster, and power moves are definitely improved in this, and we'll see that in just a bit. Passives, again, a nice new screen. Works very similar to what it did in the last update. So if you get a duplicate, you're going to keep unlocking the each step until you've maxed it out. After that, you'll get a currency that you can then trade into the shop. If we quickly just jump over to the shop, shop's very bare bones at the moment because obviously we've lost guild raids and we've lost PvP. So there's just the daily things that we've got here. I've just been purchasing things with gold. I've not really been spending my gems. I'm saving it for the video to hopefully get a 5-star, but my luck so far has not been looking great. But you can see here, when we get them dupes, we can trade it in here. We don't have the gold currency just yet, which was from the 5-star characters. We'll have to see if that comes in sooner rather than later, because if we click up there, it says elite character credits. Character credits and elite character credits are generated after receiving duplicate character with a fully upgraded passive ability. So yeah, that's the shop in a nutshell. There's not much to tout about it in this update. Obviously that's going to increase as we get more things added back into the game. But in a nutshell, the roster screen, very smooth. I don't think I've missed anything else off. We can click the thing next to the power level and it gives you the individual stats. So you can quite clearly see he's a red character, so his strongest attacks are going to be, strongest contribution to the colours is red. But we've got everything there, and if you click on these, even though these ones on the left are slightly cropped behind, but it gives you a nice thing of what each statistic does, which is definitely going to help out with videos going forward to try and see what the OP team is for DC heroes and villains as we head closer and closer to global launch. So yeah, character screen, amazing. Let's go back over to recruitment and let's cash in. Well, first let's grab that from getting the thing, just the rewards for getting doing a certain amount of pulls, which is nice. Let's get this one capsule. Could this be the look that I need? No, it isn't. We're still getting those generic ones. So let's do a temple once again. Let's see what we get. We're looking for that gold glow. I'm happy. I'm happy. They felt sorry for me. I definitely got the pity pull here. So let's see what we've got. Here it is. The 5-star character is the Riddler. I got the Riddler last time, so I'm pretty happy to kind of look and dive into his skill set. I might even do it in this video, but let's carry on. Let's see if we've got anything else. I did see a purple glow as well, so we might get 4-star character. It's Deadshot, which is fantastic because I'm using him for my team at the moment, so having that boost is very, very welcoming to me. So yes, I am happy with that. Let's go over to the Riddler actually. Let's have a quick look, see what he's bringing to the table this update. Attack all enemies, one hit, dealing no damage. Reduce power gauge of enemies by 10%. Inflict lethargy debuff on enemies for 4 turns. What does that do? I'm going to have to try that out. Inflicts red color down debuff on all enemies. And yeah, oh wow, that's really cool, really cool. Let's have a look at his passive. At the end of each turn, Riddler has a chance to convert a non-green tile into a green tile. I thought it was like to convert a green tile into a green tile. I'm like, Riddler, you're really questionable with this one, but I read that wrong. After performing a power move, Riddler converts a non-green tile into a green special tile randomly between horizontal. Oh wow, that's going to be very fun to play with. I'm glad I got that. Let's do it. If we hold the train button here as well, we can max his level out there, and I'll tier him up probably off screen because I don't want to bore you too much. And we've also got another quest just here to grab, which is nice. So overall, I am very happy with that pull. We're going to do one more before the video ends. And oh no, I can't buy any more of these. I've got enough. Oh, okay, right. Let's go over to the living world because this is one of the another big changes. We can see here we're in Gotham City, and we can see that it looks a lot more detailed. Except over here in the what sector is this? The financial district. So it's probably not doing too well because there's not many buildings in the financial district. But we can see that once we click on a sector, we have this new kind of path layout, which is very nice. We can't seem to move around too much when we're zoomed in. I would like to, but I guess we can't at the moment. Here we can see this building, but I want to know what this building is. Maybe I'm not familiar with Gotham. I'd like to kind of like click and hold on that building to kind of zoom in so it can tell me what it is. Maybe that'll change when the choice missions, the ones that we use with the scanner, gets implemented. Maybe that's the way that works. We can zoom into these buildings, but at the time being I can't seem to click on these buildings. But look at this slick layout here. We can see like just going through here, and we can see some new enemies as well, which is a nice thing. Let's just auto win that. Let's just do that. We can just see how slick and smooth that is, and overall very, very impressed with the living world. We can also see that on this path you've got like sub-bosses, which is, let's go to one that I've actually completed. Let's go back over to Sector 3, which is Old Gotham. So we can see here, which is like the sub-boss category, and then up here is the boss with the Joker. I'll let you guys experience that for yourself if you're playing. And then we've got these kind of like sub-hero side missions and villain missions, which we're going to go into in just a second after we just kind of have a bit more of an overview of the living world here. But yeah, overall looks fantastic. I'm looking at probably getting through to Crime Alley, then unlocking Metropolis, maybe. That seems to be the aim here. I've not got Metropolis yet. I really want to hear the Metropolis theme and see what the story is, because the story has also changed, which is nice, and so far it's been pretty engaging, I must admit. Like, if you are fans of these characters, the stories they're telling and the way it's told, there's some really cool cutscenes as well. It's really engaging. Like, it's a complete overhaul, and I can understand why they wanted us all to start from scratch, because it's been thoroughly engaging. So kudos to the team for that. Let's go over to that choice mission that I was on about. Let's do a couple of battles, just to showcase how smooth things are. So I want to go over to this villain side mission against Batman, because this is pretty epic, and it gives you an insight of what is probably to come with the kind of higher battles, like the more challenging battles. So I'm probably going to breeze through this, but I do want to show you this. Look at this. This is just awesome. I'm Batman. What an intro. Like, that's just so simple but effective. We're going against Batman here, so let's choose our team pretty wisely. Let's just KO everyone out of this. I'm going to take Killer Croc because he's a good tank. I'm going to take Copperhead because his power move's quite powerful. Deadshot because overall he's got his power move is pretty hard hitting. It does say recommended yellow, but we're not going to throw yellow characters. I'm going to throw in Riddler now because I've got Riddler, and I might as well go with Amanda Waller just to kind of get that Suicide Squad bonus there. You can see I've got those 3 characters, so it accepts that as like a synergy. So here we go. You can also got a recommended formation button, but what that does, it doesn't take into account what's recommended. You see how it says the hero color is recommended? It just throws in your most powerful characters. So if I was to click that, it's not going to change it because I've got my most powerful 5 there. So let's save the team and let's fight. Here we go. Watch this. Look. I'm Batman. The trail of stolen wing tech stops here, and I'm not leaving without answers. Can't say I wasn't expecting you, Bat Brains. I just hoped you get distracted by your dying city. It's nice to see punchline line in the game as well. But don't get distracted, not like you. You should be helping us fight the bigger threat. You want me to choose between saving this rotten world and killing you? Stubborn, just like the Joker. I didn't catch that last line. So let's try and beat Batman. Again, this was probably going to be quite easy because I'm a bit more of the higher level to do it. But I just want to showcase the battle. So you can see everything is just very smooth and snappy now, especially with these animations from Batman as well. You can see that he's stealthed, and we can just highlight him here. So enemies cannot target characters with stealth unless they are only possible targets, which is a bit questionable because Batman's the only target here. But we can then go over to his special ability so we can see what he has of I Am the Knight and his other attack, I Am the Knight. And you can see the speed of it being when it will be activated, and you can see speed 15, so it's slow, so it gives you a bit of an insight. Like, you can try and get as many attacks in as you can before he uses that special ability, which is also nice. And then we can see the tags villain purple. A villain purple? Is this bad Batman? But it's nice to see that, and we can do that for our characters as well. So if we highlight Riddler, we can see everything that we need to know so far. When we get buffs and debuffs, they will also appear, which is absolutely great in my mind. So let's just carry on this battle, see if we can get some power moves activated here before we actually destroy the Bat. So let's get some green matches because we've got 2 green characters. I think we're going to end up actually destroying Batman before we have a chance to use power moves, which is fine. I've got a green. What's going off here? I've got a green match already. What's occurring? Oh, you're stealing a move from me. But you can see there, Batman's been destroyed, and we get a little bit of a story. And that's just a side mission. Most of the side missions are like that. Not grandiose in scale of like the entrance of Batman, but the more high-profile DC characters do have a special animation, and it's great. It's really great. So let's go over to another battle. Let's go to something that's a bit more current here. Taking the same team, it's a villain side mission, and we're going against Joker's goons because the story at the moment is revolving around Joker. So let's do this battle. We got Harley Quinn with us this time as a guest character, so that's another Suicide Squad member. So we want to take probably this team. So it's greens and reds and purples. We need to remember that going in. Because we're going to get that sewer swap. I don't think we're going to get we do get the buff look. 4 characters. Though I don't think I want to take... Do I want to swap out Deadshot? I'm going to swap out Deadshot for just Copperhead for a bit of variety here. But let's do this. Let's fight. Are we going to get a little cutscene here? Or a little bit of speech? Yes, we do. Keep walking, Scuzzball. I've got nothing to say to you. You wound me, Harley. Please, give me another chance to make things right. Imagine the hell we could raise, just like the good old days, Puddin'. I ain't your Puddin' anymore. And I think it's because, in the game, Harley Quinn is a neutral character, so you can take her with either a villain team or a hero team when it comes down to it. So, let's see if we can take down this and show us some power moves. Let's go for green. Got 2 green characters, which is nice. Go for a bit of a red attack. What we got? He's baiting me to do the blue match, but I've got no blue characters. So I think that might... Oh, actually, we can do this yellow match. Purple match, which is nice. Let's do this down here. And do another yellow match here. Boom. And you probably have heard the music in the background. I haven't mentioned it because I've got it turned down for me, but you guys should be able to hear it. Some epic tracks playing for these boss battles. Definitely improved. So here we go. We've got Riddler and we've got Killer Croc. And this is what we can do, right? Watch this. Riddler, Croc. Boom. Boom. Just snap like that. Boom. Some of them you can use exactly at the same time. Like you go for them and go boom, boom, boom. Don't know why it did it there. Maybe that's a little bit of a bug. Maybe the combination of characters I used here just confused the game a little bit. Which is good to showcase because it kind of it's a visual record of how the game's performing for me. So it's good to get to the bottom of the possible bugs. So let's have a look. Let's match some greens. Let's just try and get everyone's power move up. And I think we're going to be going against the Joker here. We can see it should do the thing where it kind of zooms in on him. Does it? Come on. We've got a bit of speech going here. And oh, we didn't get the intro for the Joker, which is fine. We're going to just keep on boosting everyone. There we go. We've got 4 characters with their power moves at the ready. So let's see if we can do this. Harley Quinn. There we go. Boom. Just one after the other. No issues whatsoever. All the moves have been useful. Obviously, if you're looking at the game, the battle a bit more technically, if I was like, okay, I'm going to use these in a certain order because they're going to help each other, I would have done them in a certain order. But I just want to... How snappy the battle system is right now, can't go wrong with it. Like, I've not experienced any bugs in the battle, except maybe... Look at that animation as well from the Joker. That was awesome. And some of the visualized battle moves, the power moves of the characters have been vastly improved, and I think they are going into all of the characters a bit more to make them a bit more engaging. Like I had Batman as a guest, and using I Am the Knight had these bats, but they looked 3D as they kind of like zoomed out of the screen and then went into the battle. Like awesome, attention to detail. So hopefully we can get rid of Joker and this goon here before we have anyone perish away. So let's just do that. What we got? I've only got a blue match. I've got this yellow match here. That might help. And look how many debuffs Joker's got on here. Look, we can have a look, and it will tell us everything that's happening. So he's got damage over time on him, which is great. Red damage down, which doesn't really happen because he's a purple character, and we can see on his stats here that his purple attacks just very strong. Accuracy down, and he has stealth at the moment, but he's the only character, so we can hit him regardless. So what can we go for here? I'm gonna have to do a blue match just to kind of mix things up on these middle 3 rows. Let's do that. He's very low on health. What's going on? Oh, he must be having some kind of... Oh, he's eliminated Harley Quinn, so I'm not going to get a 3-star rating. Let's use Amanda Waller. Should finish him off. There you go. Do you see his eyes just stay there for a little bit then? And then you get a little bit of a cutscene there as well. I'm not going to go into too much. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I always like seeing people's reactions when it's authentic. So like if someone's to come across it the first time and they post in the Discord, link below by the way, it's great to see their first time reaction instead of like them anticipating it and know it's going to happen. So we got a 2-star, and you probably noticed in the bottom right hand side of the screen we have gems. So once we get certain stars, so if we can completely max out this map, we're getting 50, 75, let's do the maths, that's 125 plus another 100, that's 225 gems, which is great. That's 2 pulls on a well, it's 1 pull on a premium banner. No, it's 1 pull on 2 pulls on a premium banner, and it's 4 pulls on a basic banner. So this is what we're going to do. I've pretty much done everything I want to cover. Anything I've missed, I'll make in another video. I do want to go through some of the characters in a video, so if there's anyone that you'd like to see, let me know in the comment section below. Just go back to that part of the video where you can see all the characters. But let's go back over to recruitment and let's do another temple and see how we are going to do fare here. I feel like now that we've had that pinnacle of a 5-star pull, we're not going to get any gold here. No, look at that. Look, even though you can see it on the screen, look, we're just getting the fodder characters here. Two-Face, that's okay. Captain, Sonar Master, Trapper, Top Dog. Still don't feel like it. Though I did get Riddler, so I can't really fault it. Let's do one more. Because why not? Why not? We're celebrating this update in style. And we've got that purple glow. Let's see who we got, what 4-star character we got. It is Firefly. In the last update, Firefly was pretty decent as a character, so I will look in. And we've got another 4-star, Live Wire, that's another new, and another 4-star with Deadshot, which is a dupe, which is nice. And another 4-star, Jesus Christ! What? Wow, look at that. 4-star character, I'll take that pull, that's not bad. And then we can just collect this as well for doing what we've done. So very nice there. Let's just do can we get a 5-star character in this? No, it's just 4-star characters in a basic capsule. Fair enough. I was going to do another temple, but I think I'm templed all out. So there we go. The latest and greatest, in my mind, update of DC Heroes and Villains. It's quite clear that we are on the road to global launch now. Like, this is looking like a finished product. It's been such a long journey, and it's been great to be part of that. And if you want to look back at any of the videos, I've got the playlist down below. So yeah, I'm going to wrap things up because it's been quite a beefy video again. Timestamps should help you out here and there. But thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.